A poll by Panelbase revealed 47% preferred a royal head of state if the country voted in favour of separation from the UK in a future second independence referendum. This is compared to just 35% who preferred an elected head of state, whilst 18% were unsure. The polling comes as the Queen is due to visit Scotland this week to mark Holyrood Week. The 95-year-old monarch, who has spent most of lockdown at Windsor Castle, will be joined first by her grandson the Duke of Cambridge, and then by her daughter the Princess Royal. She will carry out in-person engagements celebrating the Scottish community, innovation and history over 4 days, between Monday, June 28 and Thursday, July 1. The trip comes at a time when royal courtiers and UK ministers remain concerned about the future of the Union as the SNP-led Scottish Government pushes ahead with plans for a second independence vote. Veteran royal expert Richard Fitzwilliams said the poll was extremely significant. He added to Express.co.uk, "It is thought that many SNP supporters favour a republic, and it will probably mean that, if there is a referendum, the SNP will advocate keeping the monarchy in an independent Scotland, as they did in 2014. Given the unpopularity of Boris Johnson and of Brexit in Scotland, the royal family, though it has to avoid party politics, is a potent symbol of national unity. Its presence in Scotland is therefore essential and, though much scaled down owing to the pandemic, the Queen's visit to Scotland for Royal Week, beginning on Monday, is most important." Mr. Fitzwilliams also said the royal family is deployed abroad as the most potent form of soft power we have. But he added, "It is ironic that as we move into uncharted constitutional territory as to whether or not there is another referendum on Scottish independence, they are also seen as vital in supporting the Union at home." Official SNP party policy is to retain the monarchy even after Scotland quits the Union, but other pro-independence parties including the Scottish Greens are calling for the monarchy to be abolished. Patrick Harvey MSP, leader of the Scottish Greens, claimed most Scots would want to decide whether Scotland should have an elected head of state or hereditary head of state in a future referendum. He also stressed, "Prince Charles and the Queen were nice enough when first met them, but I don't think they should have the inherited privilege." The Scottish Government has welcomed the Queen's visit to Scotland, which will commence tomorrow. This comes after a row between the royal household and St Andrew's House over a trip on the royal train undertaken by the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge in December. In the couple's previous visit in December, the royal household was sent 2 warnings by the Scottish Government against travelling north of the border due to surging COVID-19 cases. In FOI requests, the First Minister's Principal Private Secretary John Summers and James Hind, the Scottish Government's Head of Parliament and Governance, sent emails to the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge's office due to COVID-19 travel restrictions in place at the time over essential travel. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge travelled to Scotland during their 3-day 1,250-mile tour of Great Britain in December to thank key workers for their efforts during the coronavirus pandemic. Panelbase polled 1,287 people for the Sunday Times earlier this month.